do the same thing when he's teaching. I have met Dr. Denson because I go to school. I'm in this class, and I have just a bit of housekeeping. Just promise me this will not affect my grade. I have to ask you twice because of your past. This will not affect my grade. Okay. Well, I have to admit, when I went to the Hebrew Messianic Christian University, I was so excited. I expected somebody like Rabbi Lauren to come in. And John walked in, and I thought, okay, from the driver's Sammy Davis, right? I was like, hey, what's up? I don't care. He's a very, very considerate teacher. He always wakes me up at the end of class. Last week he hid my shoes. He really did. But he asked some really stupid questions during class. Like the time he came in and said, okay, have we talked about Achan yet? And I said, have you noticed how old we are? Everyone in this class talks about Achan at least 3 times a day. And Donna, I have such respect for her. He's always having her dumb things. Like, Donna, where's my Bible? And where's my papers? Matter of fact, one day she left the room and she didn't leave him his teaching notes, and so we just sat and talked. I was like, okay. And then he asked her one time, you know, like, Donna, where's my glasses? And I said, why don't you give her a minute and let her remember where she took them off at? Then he asked one time, he said, describe long suffering. And I said, that's easy, sit in one of your classes. And he knows it's true. One day John came into class, and he was just perplexed with himself. And he said that morning he got up and he accidentally put on Donna's dentures. He said he did nothing but talk himself all day long. Well, poor Donna come in, and you know, Donna's the sweetest person. She's always happy, and she looked all frazzled, and I said, Donna, what happened? She says, I put in John's teeth, and all I did was chew myself out all day This isn't going to affect my grade, right? Speaking of class, he told us that we would have extra credit if we bought a used car from him. And of course, you know, I mean, I just met him since August, but I can't believe all this stuff. Yes, I can. You know, they say that experience is the greatest teacher. Well, we all know that in his past. And he's used those experiences in class because everyone who's been in his class knows what it's like to be incarcerated. You know? We're like, how much more time do we have to do? If there's a God, move the hands of the clock. I asked Donna, I says, Donna, how long have you guys been married?
4 times.
With a tear in her eye, she says 40 years. And I says, and tell me, how long ago was the happiest year of your life? She says, 41 years ago. I have to admit, Donna is just a model for a woman. I mean, I cannot believe what she puts up with him. I'd have spiked his punch long. and so she was knocked out. So we contacted President Obama because we believe, and I bet you agree with me, that if anybody deserves a Purple Heart, it's her. They're looking into it. Speaking of President Obama, I bet you guys don't know that him and John's got something in common. It's that little thing of discrepancy about the place of birth. John says he was born in Michigan, but no, he's been born in the state of hibernation. John, as you know, has been in prison. I've asked him, what'd you do? I'm not nosy, I'm just very curious. He won't tell me what he did. But after being in his classes, I know what he did. He bored somebody to death. He fell into summer and hurt himself. He was gone for 3 weeks before we even noticed him. We did really well without him. We just sat around and asked each other dumb questions. None of us knew the answers, but neither does he. I asked him something, like, what were you doing out on the deck? What did you do? He would never answer me, but I know. I think I know. He was probably out there and someone shouted, "Cops!" and he hit the bell. I give up to my back pocket. I didn't want to do it, but the rabbi told me to. And we all know that John is no stranger to the court system. You probably don't know he really needs your prayer because he's going up before the judge again. Only this time, it's him. He's suing his brains for non-support, and I really think hands down. Well, he'd probably forget to go. Speaking of support, Donna is an angel. She's really supportive of her husband. I've never seen a woman more supportive. If John never says anything, if he puts himself down, she's right there to agree with him. Yes. Yes. When the kids were younger, their house caught on fire. And of course, John is complaining that he doesn't get enough sleep. Don's getting the kids out of the house. Come on, come on. Shh.